Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Orioles versus Phillies Major League Baseball matchup on Friday, June 14th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK, get 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make bigger bets, people with big bankrolls looking for VIP style service. We offer these products, they're just not available on the website. Easy to get, you just got to text the number you see on the screen. These are considerably more expensive than our regular premium picks, but if it's within your bankroll and budget, they're worth it. So text that number. Let's get to it. Orioles taking on the Phillies. It's Kyle Bradish on the mound for the O's and Ranger Suarez on the mound for the Phillies. If the season ended today and we headed into the postseason, these would be two of the teams that people would be talking about, saying these guys have a pretty good shot to go to the World Series. Of course, the Phillies were there just a couple of years ago, and for the Orioles, it's been a while. They were a playoff team last year, but they got swept out of Dodge by the Rangers. So I think that, the Orioles certainly thinking that maybe they can take it to the next level this year, and they've been playing like that. They've been playing machine-like. That series against the Rays, the series against the Braves. They're not winning every single game, but they're beating the good teams and beating them soundly. And they'll get another chance to do that here with this Philadelphia Phillies team that's been doing the same thing. The Phillies are 19-11 on the road this season. They are killing people at home and on the road and come in red hot. Even when they don't play well, they're winning games, and I think the Orioles are doing the same thing, and that's what separates the really good teams from the really bad teams. We know in Major League Baseball that the very best teams are going to lose 60 times a year, so it's just a matter of being able to win those games when you're not playing at your best. Ranger Suarez has been outstanding for the Phillies this season. Really not a lot of bad things you can say about him. He had the blow-up outing at Colorado, which he allowed 4 runs, which for most pitchers, if that was your blow-up worst outing of the year, they would take it. And then he followed it up with a shutout. But last time out against the Mets, he got touched up for 2 runs and 8 hits in that game as well. Of course, that game was in London. He's got a 1.81 ERA on the season. He is the major league leader in wins with 10 of those. I'm not a big believer in starting pitcher win-loss record, but you got to give him some credit for racking up 10 of those. He's got 85 strikeouts in just 79 2/3 innings. He's only allowed 5 home runs. He is, like I said, you can take nothing away from the way that Suarez has pitched this season, and let's see if he can hold it together. Meanwhile, Bradish has been pretty strong for the O's. He's coming off a performance where he blanked the Rays through 6 innings of work, allowed just 1 hit over that span and no runs, no walks. It was a very clean sheet, including 9 strikeouts. Prior to that, he had allowed 5 hits and 5 runs and 7 hits in just 2 2/3 against that same Rays team. Bradish has pitched well, 2.62 ERA. He's allowed just 10 runs in 7 starts this season, 49 strikeouts in 34 1/3 innings. These are 2 guys that can really bring it, and I expect them to bring it in this game. The thing is that Suarez, a lot of hype surrounding these guys, and I just think that if this game was in Philly, I might be leaning more towards Philly. But geographically, these teams aren't really that far apart, but, in the grand scheme of things, oh man, I expect to see a playoff type atmosphere in this one. I'm going to take the Baltimore Orioles at home, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help get you on the most favorable bets on the board today.